Hi, welcome to HeKate's Crossing. Now, I don't know how many of you know, I don't really discuss this a lot. I'm actually a soul energy clearing facilitator. Okay, a soul energy clearing facilitator. I normally would do this face-to-face with people. I have done distance healing. I have used it for clients as such. But I don't go into it a lot. Okay, so what we begin with is we start to clear, self-prepare. Okay, so we make sure that I'm ready. Okay, so I'm just clearing away any debris, any old thoughts, anything that could influence the client's reading in any way. So, or clearing, their soul energy clearing. So what we're going to do is clear away everything. Okay, am I ready? Yes. Can I work with this soul? So I'm preparing to work with a client now. Can I work with the soul? Yes. So now let's prepare. Okay, is the higher self and soul in alignment? Ready? Clear and remove any Siamese souls. Don't need any, because normally if they're not within New Zealand, see, that's the thing, I found New Zealand clients were very much with Siamese souls, yet anyone overseas does not seems to be a real New Zealand thing. So normally then we would go on to the different charts. So in doing that, which chart do I work with first? Now it can be in any order. So I'm going to go to chart 12 to begin with, which is minerals. So what minerals do we need to work with at this time for this client? And we're looking at citrine. So we can apply the healing for citrine. Must be a reason to get that prepared for the client. Very unusual for this to be done before anything else. So this might be an important process. Okay, so that's prepared and ready. Okay, what chart am I going to work with now for the client? Now we're going to chart 2. Chart 2? Yeah. Okay, so now we go to chart 2, which is about timelines. So where are we in regards to this for the client? Okay, this is the past, present. Okay, so this could be childhood. Okay, or recent past. Okay, so we're there. So what programs do we need to actually look at? We're looking at struggle. Okay, so we're clearing struggle. Okay, that's cleared. Is there any other programs that we need to clear at this time? Sometimes it can be a lot more, sometimes a lot less. Let's go back to the charts. Which chart next, please? Chart number 8. Okay, chart number 8 is deities. So which deity are we working with for this client? Are we connecting with? Okay, Archangel Sandalphon. So we're preparing the space. Preparing the space to be working with Archangel Sandalphon. So we're calling on the energies of Archangel Sandalphon to assist us in this journey, whatever that may be. Okay, that's connect. Okay, which chart are we connecting to now? Chart number 3. Is clearing blocks 2. Okay, what are we clearing for first? Okay, we're clearing blocks to thoughts. So it's clearing blocks to positive thoughts. Okay, is there anything else that we're clearing from this for this client? Sometimes there'll be more of course from assorted things that can be cleared. Okay, next chart that we'll be looking at. Okay, next chart that we're looking at. Chart number 11. Chart number 11. Okay, so we're looking at tree allies and plants and herbs. Okay, are we looking at tree ally? No, plants and herbs. Okay, what plants and herbs are we looking at here? Okay, is this mistletoe? Mistletoe? Okay, so we're going to apply the healing of mistletoe. And we can do research on that later. At the moment, all we're doing is just clearing this away. And because we've videoed it, we can go back and listen to it and find out exactly what's going on. Yeah. So we're clearing. Okay, great. Anything else on this chart that will be useful for the healing process? Okay, rose. Okay, so we're going to use rose for healing, please. Mistletoe and rose. That's an interesting combination. Okay, is there any other plants or trees that would be suitable for the moment? And we have calendula, marigold. Okay, calendula. Okay, can we please apply that healing, please? Okay, what's next for this client? Okay, Madrum. Okay, Madrum, let's apply the healing, please. Okay, is there any other plants or herbs that would be suitable at this time? No. So that is complete. Okay, so the next chart, let's have a look. Oops. Okay, next chart that we will be looking at is number 9. Okay, allies. Okay, which allies is going to help us in this journey? Okay, wild animals. Wild animals. Do we need to be more specific? Or are we just preparing? We're applying the healing. Wild animals in general. Okay, that's complete. Didn't have asked for anything specific. Sometimes they ask for something more specific, but sometimes they don't. Okay, which chart is next, please? Okay, now we're going to 10. Okay, 10 is the animal chart. Okay, so we prepared for the wild animals. Okay, which animal are we actually going towards here? Polar bear. Polar bear? Okay, so let's apply the healing, the medicine of the polar bear. Okay, is there any other animals that we need to look at here? Oh, and rhinoceros. Either healing. Okay, any other animals? And that's complete. Let me know if there's any other animals that need to be looked at as well at this time. Buffalo. Okay, let's apply the healing from the buffalo, the medicine of the buffalo. Okay, is there any other animals at all that would be suitable? No? Okay, nothing else from chart, so 10's complete. Yep, okay. Next chart that we need to look at here is chart number 4. Chart number 4 is what type and to heal what. Okay, so what are we looking at here? Emotional body. Okay, let's prepare the healing for that. Emotional body. Healing the emotional body. Okay, let's see, what else have we got for the, anything else on this chart? Okay, where are we pointing to? Physical body as well. Okay, so we're going to be healing with the physical body. Now this is just the spiritual aspect of the physical body. So let's apply all healing to the physical body. Okay. Is there anything else that needs to be cleared using this chart? Okay, it does talk about spiritual healing. Okay, so let's do the spiritual healing that's needed on a complete level. Okay, is there anything else on this chart? I know that, but I just like to just double check. Just like I know exactly. Okay, so which chart is next? Going to chart number 7. Okay, so we're looking at goddesses. What goddesses are we working with at this time? Lilith? We're working with Lilith at this time? Okay, so let's connect with Lilith to apply the healing that's needed at this time in regards to what's going on. So we're just going to receive exactly what's needed from Lilith. She's just going to provide us with exactly what's needed at this time. We're just going to connect emotionally with Lilith, and we're just going to ask her for guidance, for love, for that connection. Okay, that's complete. No, is there somebody else that we also need to connect with, another goddess that we need to connect with? Okay, we also need to connect with Selene. Okay, so let's connect with Selene, and let's get that energy flowing. Oh, you can hear that rain, can't you? I hope it's not too loud on the video as we sort of connect with Selene and apply the healing. Okay. Anyone else that we need to connect with on this chart? Nope, that's done, that's complete. Oh, interesting. Okay, so any other charts that we need to look at on here. So are we complete? Okay, so we can wrap up and verify when complete. "100% goodness flowing within. Higher self and soul in agreement." Thank you. Okay, so now we've done a basic soul energy clearing. Now I know it says 15 minutes, but when I'm doing a client for a first time, it can take a lot longer. It can take up to half an hour or longer. So anyway, so even though I know I've only taken just over 15, 16, nearly 16 minutes to do that, we know that if in a client normally it would take a lot longer. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to ask, is there anything else that we need to look at for this client? Whoa, and a couple of cards have already fallen out. So we've got the cards, this is about romance in some way. Okay, and it could be about living in a group living, whether it's a cult, a tribe. Oh, and then another two cards flew out. This could be about publishing, about communication in some level. Here we have a loss of a loved one, and we have a sense of wealth. Now, I'm not going to go into too much detail about all the different aspects of the cards, because Spirit knows exactly what needs to be cleared and what doesn't when it comes to these cards. So all we're doing is we're just going to go through. Now, what I'll do is I will actually have a little bit of a look to see how we go through them. So moving that book to one side, let's have a look at the 6 cards we've got here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So this is the center card, right? The center card was about a sense of true love, maybe unrequited love, star-crossed love, and love of convenience. So there's definitely a sense of romance going in. So because we're connecting with the energy of these cards, right? So this is card number 2. So I'm going to do this above it. Group living. Okay, and card number 3 was about communication in some way. Okay, card number 4. Card number 5. And card number 6. Okay, and I'm going to do one more at the top here. Okay, can you just give me a, what are we going to do? A lesson. Let's give us a lesson. Okay, so lesson here does talk about walking the middle path. For some reason, the lesson is about walking through the middle path. For some reason, that seems to be affecting this person in some way. Maybe they are a sense of trying to do what's right. They are torn between doing what's right and what comes of the heart. I think there was definitely, it feels like there was a death of someone very close to them unexpectedly in some way, or they left. Maybe there could be a sense of, what's this one? Okay, could be out in the country, not necessarily, could be out in the country, could be, of course it's group living, out in the country of some sort. They could have a feeling of, to do with money in some way, so there could have been a relation to money in some way. There could have been a need for communication, could be a written letter in some way as well. It could be involved with a written letter. So I mean, just a really quick, I could have gone into a whole lot more depth, but let's just go. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to clear each card. Which card are we going to look at first? Okay, we're going to look at the unrequited love. Now, is this unrequited love, love of convenience, true love, star-crossed love? So I'm just feeling like they're not really saying, they're just saying this is the one of romance. So they're just clearing away anything that was in regards to that love and situation. It doesn't feel like they want to be too specific. It just talks about romance. It just talks about maybe different areas. Maybe it felt like a true love, but maybe it was unrequited. Maybe there was a love of convenience in some way. Maybe it was from a distance as well. Star-crossed lovers star-crossed love could be from a distance. Could be from another tribe or something like that as well. So that energy is cleared. Okay, so we've cleared that energy and we need to apply the healing. Okay, what card is next? Okay, this one here of the group living. Okay, which area are we looking at? Cult, monastery, tribe, or commune? Feels very tribal energy. Okay, so we're going to clear the blocks to the tribal living in a group. So we're going to clear that. And we're going to apply the healing to that process. Okay. Next card then, please. Next card, where are we going? Okay, we're going to the death. We're going to the loss of a loved one. Okay, is this about death or unexplained disappearance, abandonment, or war? It just talks about a death, a loss of a loved one. So we're going to clear that energy, the thoughts and perceptions about that situation. So we're clearing the energy. And then we're going to apply the healing. Okay, what card are we going to next? Okay, it feels like we're going into the one with the money, the wealth. Okay, so is there any area in particular that we need to look at on this card here? Okay, what's this one? Oh, the inheritance. So it's maybe something that we inherited at the time, so we need to clear that energy of whatever was inherited. Maybe it wasn't positive, it wasn't received in good light. So we want to clear, and we want to apply the healing. Okay, what card next? This one at the bottom here. Okay, rural living. So we're going farmer, pheasant, hunter, or woodsman. Is there anything in particular we need to look at? Peasant. Okay, so we're going to clear that energy. So maybe we felt we were in poverty. Might have been part of it. That's might have been the inheritance may not have been what was expected. and maybe we weren't as well off as we thought we were. Maybe there's a block to that. So we're clearing that energy. And we're going to apply the healing. Okay, so that's complete. Next card are we looking at? Okay, what card are we looking at here? Oh, okay, so we're looking at the lesson, walking the middle path. So we're clearing the path, we're clearing the debris of the need to always walk the middle path. Maybe this could be about needing to sort of not always walk the middle path. Maybe we need to stand up. Maybe that person needs to stand up for what they believe and actually be quite strong in that energy. They don't always have to walk the middle path. Maybe they need to be a little bit more left or right situation. Okay, so we've cleared the debris, and okay, so now we're going to apply the healing. Okay, so that's cleared. Okay, now do we look at the communication card. Now, is this writing or speaking? Speaking. Okay, even though it's got communication, it does say messenger, writer, scribe, and publisher. It actually had a very strong feeling of it actually being about spoken communication. So let's clear away any debris in regards to being able to speak clearly, being able to communicate clearly, speaking clearly. It's really important. So let's clear away that debris. Okay, so now we have the we've cleared the blocks to communication. Now we're going to apply any healing that needs to be done. Okay. Okay, so that's complete. Okay, so is this card, all these cards complete now? Is there anything else that I need to look at all? Okay, so let's make sure we're completely aligned. Okay, everything's aligned. Okay, and stop when complete. Okay, now because the client has just gone through a major healing, there's one thing I want to do for the client. Just give me a minute. You just grab this one here and this one here. Okay, so what I'm going to do for the client, now the client has just gone through a major healing session, so they do need some support. Okay, so what I do is add a crystal alley card. Now the reason why I add a crystal alley card is it's going to offer an affirmation, maybe some crystal work. There's going to be a whole lot more information for the client. Okay, that's going to be beneficial. Okay, so what crystal is going to benefit the client during this time? What crystal is going to benefit the client? Okay, so this one here, Oh, we actually have about the earth energy. Oh, we've got earth, and so we've got the earth energy, which seems really, really important, and yet we have calcite as well with spontaneity. Okay, I think that's part of walking. You know how the lesson was about walking the middle path? Maybe it's also about having a little bit of fun instead of being so cautious, maybe having a little bit of fun. So let's have a look at the earth aspect first. Let's just have a look at the earth. So the earth was quite interesting actually. The earth is earth and heart. Earth, heart, and root, root chakra. I embrace physicality as a manifestation of spirit into matter. Now, I'm not going to go through the whole of the thing. It just says it is through the earth element that you learn to embrace the physical experience as a spiritual gift. Earth allows you to structure energy and to manifest your intentions and energy into matter and form. Your creations can act as a mirror that shows you the nature of your soul, or where you are not yet aware of your incredible potential and so are manifesting from lack, fear, or scarcity. The earth element is encouraging you to embrace the process of bringing your desires and requirements into physical form. The resources you need to do this are now available, and the alchemical magic of manifesting energy into matter is within your grasp. If you take responsibility for your creation, seeking to know yourself better through the process of bringing them into being, and embracing the lessons of the school of manifest energy, then you will find success in creating what you choose. If you've been ungrounded or have overextended your energy, now is the time to engage earth energy to refill your energy reserves. Sink your energetic roots into the ground and replenish your depleted vitality. It is nearly impossible to manifest when you have run too low on energy. Let the earth element support and nourish you, then you can focus on creating your dreams. So the earth is, as I said, is all about nourishment. So I felt like the person needed a lot of nourishment in this time, and the earth card came out. That is so interesting. Okay, the next one is actually a fire card, but it is the calcite. So we're going into the fire energy. Okay, so let's grab the fire energy. Right, so we're going into calcite. Let's have a look at the calcite. Yeah. Just take a second to find it. Okay, spontaneity. Okay, this is the sacral and the solar plexus. I trust myself to act upon my divinely inspired gut instinct. Okay, I trust myself to act upon my divinely inspired gut instinct. Exactly on path in regards to the walking the, instead of trying to keep walking the middle path, now it's time to look at things by trusting your gut instinct in some way. So the message of calcite is calling you to connect to the divine in meditation or prayer, then to feel for the impulse within your solar plexus that tells you what spontaneous action or direction to take. Sometimes it is important to follow a plan or to stick to the known path, but if you're feeling the need for magic and synchronicity to come into play, it is time to deviate from the plan and allow your divinely inspired gut instinct to inspire you to spontaneous action. Calcite is also encouraging you to trust yourself and your inner promptings. Put aside self-doubt and fear. What you are being asked to do may not make logical sense, but if you've connected with spirit and feel an impulse to move into a particular direction, it is important for you to trust yourself and take the leap. Don't ask why you are meant to do something. Simply do it and believe that the divine is taking you on a new adventure or even a shortcut to your carefully planned outcome. Wow. What do you think of that? So let's apply the healing. So what we're going to do is we're just going to apply the healing of the earth and the calcite. Okay, now this is a soul energy clearing, right? So we do not want to hold on to the debris of the past, but what we do want to hold on to is the healing. So we want to hold on to the earth and the calcite. So I will send photos of these two cards. I will not send photos of the reading because the reading has been cleared. This is part of the healing process, has been cleared. If I was just doing a past life reading, cool. But because I've included it in the soul energy clearing, we do not want to include that for you to be held, for the client to hold on to that energy. We don't really want that past life being held on to. It's interesting for a minute because we haven't really looked at it in depth or anything like that. All we've done is we've cleared out the negative energy and we want to apply the positive healing to the process. So I'll send photos of the earth card and the calcite and send through the affirmations and what chakras it works with, etc., and a little extra message to these cards. But we really don't want to hold on to the negative aspects of the reading, of what we've cleared, what we've decluttered from our life, even though it's really interesting to do that. With soul energy clearing, we don't have to hold on to what was. Now it's about moving forward. So that is how I'm going to use Uncover Your Past Lives Oracle. I can do it for general readings, but I think it will be really, really interesting to use it as part of my soul energy clearing. So that's how I've sort of been playing with it today, and I think I've really come up with a really good way to use it. Anyway, that's a soul energy clearing with HeKate's Crossing. So if you're interested in a soul energy clearing session, please contact me. We can do it through a video. We can do it through like Facebook chat or something like that. I think like doing a video and you can watch it at your own pace and then you can chill and relax. I could do that for you as well. So anyway, that's it from me. Don't forget to check the links below, check the links on my channel, and don't forget to like, subscribe and ring this bell so you know when the next video will be uploaded. Take care and blessed be.